giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
And welcome to Newsleaders. I'm James Mauser. I'm your host, and I'm glad to have you here too because we explore the community in this segment. Got a great guy over here named Damian Dean. Hi, Damian.
Hello, how are you doing, James?
Well, welcome back to Newsleaders. It's been a while since we've seen you.
Yeah, pre-COVID almost.
Yes, we'll get to those stories in just a moment. Damian is Executive Director for United Community Builders.
Correct.
And we've talked about this in the past, but give us a summary again. What are you doing with United Community Builders?
Our mission is to build and release capable people, and our vision is basically to end generational poverty in mid-Missouri. And so we do that through different programs with children. We also do it with, we have a Club Kid Connect, which is our summer program, United Community Schoolhouse, which is our before and after school, and at this current time, Learning Pods. And then also we have our fatherhood program, which is a parenting class for fathers. And then we have our mentoring program for young boys and a community outreach called the Dinner Table. So those are basically how we got to do what we do.
So many ways to reach different members, different age groups of a family.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. The Learning Pods, PODS, right? Tell me about that.
The Learning Pods was, as a result of the pandemic, you have to have certain safety guidelines in spacing and distancing for kids. And so with the Learning Pod, your kid will be in the same group throughout the school year. And as a result of that, they have their own space that's marked out, that's 6 foot space with 6 foot distance between them and their fellow students. And we've had a great time with it this year. And basically we are for the virtual and online learners. And so we just wanted to be of assistance to parents who are working, who at that time did not want to put their kids back into in-seat. But as a result of current situations where families are required, the school has switched over back to virtual learning, and so as a result of that, we're still available to serve families that way as well.
So you've managed to work your way around the effects of the pandemic in what you do. I'm sure it's still tough in some circumstances.
Yeah, it really is for some of the parents because when we initially were given the choice by the school district whether or not you would do in-seat or on virtual learning, we didn't have all the information that we have now. And so now, as a result of the information we do have, parents are faced between either going to work or taking care of their children. And so they need services like ours to be able to be a gap measure for them if they're not fortunate enough to work from home like some parents.
That is a tough choice.
Oh, by far.
How can you make that choice?
By far. I'm fortunate even though I work in this industry, I'm also a parent. And so I've seen the effects both ways. Where it's like pulling out your hair because I'm going back to school too. Because when you can't leave a 6-year-old by themselves to do their homework or pay attention to class. So that means while he's in class, technically speaking, I'm in class. And so I truly understand the struggle that parents have. And I have a 2-year-old. So that's being in class is one and then entertaining the other. So
got your hands full. So you're open. You're open for people. Anyone listening to this right now or watching this, they can certainly contact you and bring their kids in.
Yes, if they give us a call at our office at 573-449-0340, we would send them a digital application where they can fill in all the information and then we can put them in our system and get back with them. Right now we have a few spots available again because after the students went back and now they're back out of school, we have at least 5 slots available that I can call to memory. And so, we're here to help. We can serve. And it's open from 7:30 to 5:30. So, and we accommodate families as well.
Your location is where?
617 North Providence Road. We're right across the street from Kilgore's in the strip mall right there.
And the website, ucbuilders.org /giving will really help too, right?
Oh, yes. At this time, unfortunately, like many nonprofits, we had funding shortages because of the shutdown, as well as some of our grant providers had postponed some of our funding into 2021. And so, we're really trying to recover about $40,000 in revenues. I'm very thankful and grateful for WISE financial counseling over the years that we had some cash reserves to help get us through. But we're going to need some more support to be able to cover some of those expenses. And the expenses include the reconfiguration costs for the facility because we had to take on another 1,200 square feet for social distancing. Also, the increased amount of staffing costs because we had to have, with the pods being separate, we had to have enough staff to cover the children.
Sure.
And then also just helping those families. That was the big thing. we ran into a lot of families who needed the financial support. They did not have the financial support to pay tuition all the way, and so we just took it on ourselves to go into some of our reserves to help. I know that's not the proper business etiquette to do that, but we knew that the kids needed it, and we were willing to do, and I'm thankful to say that there have been partners who stepped up and helped us over the years. So, yeah, the year rather, to help with some of the expenses.
So if you'd like to help out,
Yes.
ucbuilders.org/giving. And was there an app?
And see, with the technology savvy people, we have Cash App. And our sign is $, capital U, capital C, and the word builders, and that's how you can give to us. UC Builders at the Cash App.
Okay, and again, 449-0340.
That's correct.
Very important for our community. United Community Builders. You guys do great work, Damian.
Thank you so much, James.
All right, we'll see you in 2021.
Yes.
Thank you.